Okay, so as we all know, some people have been saying that there's some kind of conflict going on between Skylanders and the new game Lightseekers. Some people saying that Lightseekers is a game that's trying to compete with Skylanders or trying to replace it or something. And yet, this is a game that's we've only heard about recently. We don't know that much about it yet. Like, some people are even starting to get carried away with this, and yet it's not even been around that long. But I'm here to put that to an end. Now, I'm just going to say that there is no competition between Skylanders and Lightseekers. And now, I'm not saying that one game is better than the other. It's not that. Now, if you're wondering what my honest opinion is, I've seen the trailer for Lightseekers. I guess the game looks kind of cool, but I still like Skylanders better. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. What I mean by there's no competition between the two is that, well, the people who made Lightseekers actually has no intentions of rivaling and or competing with Skylanders. Why, you ask? Well, believe it or not, Lightseekers loves Skylanders. See, what I mean is, the creators of Lightseekers are actually Skylanders fans. How do I know? Because they said it themselves. In fact, I will even show you a couple of their conversations in the comments of one of their YouTube videos where they clearly state that they are. Right. First, here's one. This is a comment by MLGon, who is strangely named after a meme I once created. What a coincidence. Anyway, he said, I guess these Lightseekers characters look kinda cool, but they're not nearly as cool as the Skylanders. As if those things could ever compete with insanely awesome and badass characters like these. Mind, I don't like to swear. Then he gave you links to two photos, which are specifically photos of Enigma and Nightfall. So yeah, those are pretty awesome characters. I can see the point he's trying to make. Oh, but then Lightseekers game, which are the people who create who are the creators of Lightseekers, they replied to him and said, "Hey there, we're big fans of Skylanders too. We're not aiming to replace them. We're looking to offer a new experience for older audiences, like ourselves." Smiley face. And then, see, you heard that, right? Do you see their comment? And then MLGon replied and said, I see. Well, Skylanders is for all audiences, young and old. I'm sure we can both agree on that. I guess this game is good for Skylanders fans who want to play on the go. And then you can see me there. I replied to MLGon and said, yeah, I can agree on that. I said that because what he said actually kind of makes sense. See, from what I heard, Lightseekers is a mobile game that you play on the go, so I guess what he said actually makes sense. Like he said, I actually think this is a good game for Skylanders fans who want to play on the go. And then you can see a second comment I wrote there in reply to Lightseekers game. It said, I'm a big fan of Skylanders too. So yeah. Now, let's move on to another conversation. This guy here, Canadian Portal Master, I meant he was being a bit of a Skylanders fanboy about this. Now, honestly, I kind of feel like a bit of a hypocrite or something for saying that. Why? Because, well, I really like Skylanders. In fact, I admit I might be a little bit of a Skylanders fanboy myself. No, I'm not trying to be insulting towards him or anything, so why did I say that? Well, I'll just read his comment now. This game does pretty much everything that Skylanders already does. Heck, this whole entire game is literally just a total Skylanders ripoff. Skylanders is way better in every way. I'm sure we can all agree on that. Now, I guess I can sort of agree with what he said. Though, what he just said, that's not really something that I would say. Especially not in public. Then Lightseekers game, the people who create Lightseekers replied to him and said, "Hey there, we have a lot of love for Skylanders, but we're not looking to copy them. We have a very different game focused on being a great RPG experience with hundreds of hours of gameplay that lets you explore a vibrant world and take part in deadly dungeons and challenges. Our action figures are also very different in that they're fully articulated, require no portal, and they light up, talk, vibrate, and more based on your gameplay. We're not trying to encroach on Skylanders turf. I hope I didn't mispronounce that. Encroach, whatever. We're offering a new game with no experiences for a slightly older audience." Yeah, I guess that's true. Although what Canadian Portal Master said about this game does pretty much everything that Skylanders already does, I guess I can sort of agree on that. He did make a sort of a good point about that. For instance, Lightseeker said that that their figures light up. Obviously, like course Skylanders already did that. The figures talk. Well, the Skylanders don't exactly talk, but in Skylanders Trap Team, when you put a crystal on the portal and trap a villain inside after you defeat it, the crystal lights up and you can hear the villain talking to you through the portal. I guess that's close enough. Vibrate. Now, of course, the Skylanders don't vibrate, but when you do certain things in the Skylanders game, your controller vibrates. Now, of course, that's not really anything special, because a lot of games make the controller vibrate when something happens. Although I do remember there's this one scene where Chaos breaks the fourth wall and said he has complete control of the player's controller. And when he hit the button on the remote, the controller vibrates. And then he said, "How did that make you feel? Scared? Powerless? Totally under my control?" So, you get the point. Now I wouldn't say this game is a Skylanders ripoff. It is definitely a game that's very similar to Skylanders, although I guess there may be some somewhat original things in the Lightseekers game that Skylanders hasn't already done. So I guess this game is very similar to Skylanders, but I wouldn't say it's a ripoff. At least not 100%. I guess it does have some differences. Now, here's what Canadian Portal Master said in reply. "Oh, I wasn't expecting you to actually respond to me. I mean, Skylanders Game, which is the official Skylanders YouTube channel, never responded to me or pretty much anyone else because they're so busy and focused on Skylanders that they never have time to talk to their fans. To be honest, I thought it'd be the exact same thing with you guys. I thought you'd be too busy and focused on making your game to even get a chance to talk to your fans. But I guess I was wrong. Look, I'm sorry, alright? I really am. I admit I was just being a Skylanders fanboy. I should have just stopped and think before ranting without thinking." It's actually not really an easy thing to admit. It's not easy for someone to admit that they're a fanboy, and to apologize like that. I guess I'll give him some props for that. Now here's what he said then. "Now, I really don't want you to think I'm Keemstar or anything. I hope you don't." That's that line there. That's actually very funny. That actually made me laugh. Okay, and he said, "I just love Skylanders so much that sometimes I just can't help myself." Don't worry, I guess I don't really blame you. Just like you, I am a very big fan of Skylanders. I can understand why you could overreact a little sometimes. It happens to all of us, I'm sure. And then he said then, "But don't worry, next time I'll try to regain my self-control. Overall, I'm sorry. So, are we cool?" Now, from the looks of it, the people who create Lightseekers look like very nice and understanding people. I'm sure they'll forgive him. So yeah, I guess I don't have much else to say, really. And like I said before, in my opinion, Lightseekers does look like a somewhat cool game, but but I still like Skylanders a little better. I'm not sure if I'll try Lightseekers or not. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But right now I'm more focused on Skylanders Imaginators. So I guess I don't have much to say, and I think I've said enough for this video. So, until next time, I'll see you all later. Bye.